Welcome to Scott Ferrell Show. Thank you so much for being part of my day. I hope you're having a great day. Again, I have the best job and the best drive in the world. I'm in the North Georgia mountains, right outside the Atlanta area. It's a little hot here. It's probably hot where you are too. But the drive I have is beautiful because traffic's going one way and I'm going the other. I don't have to get in the traffic with the other 7.5 million people in my city. I got tractors, farm trucks, old ladies. Today I think the mile per hour was 25 miles an hour. That got a little tedious, but it still beats being in gridlock traffic. We're number 2 as far as traffic, I think, what we were rated last time. It's being worst in the country. So I am very thankful for my drive. I'm also thankful for the guest I have today. My agent's gonna come on. Now what's that mean? I'm in Scott's agent, nothing. It does matter who else he represents beside me. I had the grace, the privilege of ending up on the ticket with one of the coolest agents out in Las Vegas in the Hollywood area. He said Johnny Carson, Michael Landon, Rich Little, every single president of the United States since LBJ. This guy is the best agent in the business. He's going to come on and let us know what's going on, tell us some really cool stories, and let us know what's going on in the speaker business and how you can be part of that business and how you can make sure one of his superstars is on your stage for your next event. But you're going to have to wait for those. First, I want to talk about how to have a great day. So many times we get up. I was in one of those moods today. I got up and I was like, I'm a little groggy. I know I got to do the show. I got to get pumped up because when you're on this side of the camera, you don't want to see me tired and sleepy and grumpy. You don't want all that. That's for my family, you know, when I get out of bed and for the dog and the cat. But how did you get out of bed today? Did you get up grumpy, tired? Oh my gosh, I got to go to work. I got to get in the traffic. I got to report I don't have. I got to take the kids to school. What was it? I know for myself, and I can speak for myself because I'm an expert on myself. Sometimes I don't always get up with an attitude of gratitude. Sometimes I get up a little grumpy. Sometimes I get up tired. Sometimes I get up and don't want to get out of bed. And I'm sitting there mumbling to myself, why don't I get out of bed? It's easy. You got one more day of life. You woke up, your eyes open, you're above ground. I can give you all the cliches. But how do you make these days, even the ones when you don't feel well, worth living into a great day? Well, not all of them can be great. I mean, I would love to be able to subscribe to the fact that you can make every day a Friday, but you can't. There are going to be tough days. There's going to be great days, there's going to be in-between days, and there's going to be tough days that you endure with the focus of, I'm still alive, I've got a purpose, plan, direction, and tomorrow will be better. And today, while it is a very tough day, I can help someone else's life be better. All right, so what's the best way to actually have a great day? Make the decision before the day starts. I'm real big on pre-planning. I like to pre-plan everything. I'm all about contingencies. If this goes wrong, this. If this goes wrong, this. Same thing here. Before you start today, because it starts at 12:01, make a decision the previous day to have a great day. Let's say today's Monday and tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm going to decide on Monday, tomorrow's going to be a great day. Your body will do whatever you tell it to do. So in the subconscious, if you go, oh, it's going to be a great day, and you're thinking, man, I dread tomorrow. And you're sitting here doing the noodle scratcher going, I got this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and I don't like this client, and I really don't want to get out of bed. I'm going to be tired. I got to stay up tonight. Guess what tomorrow's going to be? Yeah, you got it. It's going to be tough. So how do you stop all that? How do you stop pre-programming bad days, weeks, months, and years? A decision. You're going to hear this so many times with me. It's a decision. You decide what your life's going to be. You write your own script. Stop following somebody else's. So today, let's say today's Monday again. It's not, but let's say that. I'm going to decide my Tuesday is going to be outstanding, regardless of what happens. I could stub my toe, the dog could bite me. The paper boy could throw the paper through my window. All my tires could be flat. Then I get fired. That's after I sent through 3 client meetings and I don't even like them. And then they decide not to pay me. Wow, yeah, I just labeled off some things that happened to some of my buddies. How's that a great day? Again, let's start over again. On Monday, I predetermined that my Tuesday was going to be great. I made the decision, I've decided that I'm going to get up the very next day and I'm going to get up with gratitude. It is impossible to be angry, to be sad, to be woe is me if you get up with an attitude of gratitude. Now that is a stolen term from two people, Jim Rohn and Zig Ziglar, but it's so true. If you get up thankful, thank you, Lord, for letting me be alive again. Thank you, Lord, for at least I've got a house. Thank you, Lord, I've got 4 flat tires, but I got a car and I can get new tires. Thank you, Lord, that my skill set has allowed me to go get a better job. Thank you, Lord, that I won't have to work with those clients anymore. Thank you because I've got all my limbs, I've got all my functions. I have complete and total control of all my extremities. There are so many things that you can list. And here's the cool thing. You can pre-list your gratitude also. See what I'm saying here? On Monday, you can list out what you're grateful for. Okay, now, I'm not covering everything I would cover in a seminar. This is like a 3-day seminar I do. I'm covering it in 12 minutes. List it out. Tomorrow, what are you grateful for? Chances are it's the same thing you're grateful for today and then some, because you got one more day, you got one more 24-hour set. List it out. What is it you're going to be grateful for tomorrow? And bam, as soon as those eyes open, before those feet hit the floor, you get that list off your nightstand and go, yep. And read them out loud. Read them out loud. The power of the universe comes from the tongue. Read them out loud. This is what I'm grateful for. Oh, yeah. Today's going to be a great day. You will speak your own existence. Power of life and death comes from the, I hear you saying it right now, the tongue. True. So if you want a great day, profess it. Guess what? It's not going to stop at the office. It's not going to stop when you get in the car. It's not going to stop when you go get coffee. It's not going to stop at the end of the day. It's not going to stop when you walk back in the door. If you continuously profess that daily. If you don't believe me, I know you say, oh yeah, I tried that stuff. I've been a motivational speaker. Stuff ain't working. Okay, cool. Do me a favor. If you think I'm full of crap, go to Google. And then if you still think I'm full of crap, try me. Give me 30 days. If you give me 30 days straight, if you give it to me, and you're honest about it, your whole life will change. Yes, you will have days that are extremely tough. You will have days that try your patience. But if you do it my way, you won't ever lose focus of what's so important in life, and you won't lose hope. Right now in our world, we got a lot of folks with no hope. You have an opportunity to always have it. Give me a shot. If you got a question about that, ScotFerrell.com. If you got a question for the show, it's questions@ScotFerrell.com, or you can send us a text, 706-889-9700. Now, I got a little build up for my next guest. CelebritySpeakersEntertainment.com is the website. Let me give that to you again. CelebritySpeakersEntertainment.com. My agent, Bruce Marin, is going to stop by, tell some great stories. I love to sit with Bruce because Bruce is in his 70s now. He's got the body of a 30-year-old. He's incredible shape, extremely bright, and so much fun, and so much full of love. It's funny when you want to be around your agent because he makes you feel better. And every time that he enters a room, every single person in the room turns their head and wants Bruce's attention, because if you've got to spend some time with Bruce, you're a better person for it, and you feel better. He really is one of these people that lights up the room when he enters. I wouldn't, trust me, if you know me now, you know I wouldn't say this wasn't true. So look, go by his website, CelebritySpeakersEntertainment.com. You'll see the superstars he has on that page, and if you scroll down, you'll see another one. It will look vaguely like me. It is me. I can't say enough about this speaker bureau. I can't say enough about the people that are associated, and I definitely can't say enough about Bruce Marin, one of the most wonderful human beings I've ever known. Now, if you got a question for me or Bruce, questions@ScotFerrell.com. 706-889-9700 is our text. When I get back, Bruce Marin's going to be on the line with me. Get ready to hear some of the coolest stories about Hollywood celebrities that you've ever had. I'm Scot Ferrell, and I'll be right back.
The 50-50 sale is back at Schottenkirk Ford. 50 trucks must go in the next 50 hours. Shop over 250 trucks in stock and starting as low as $79.95. And there's several more on the lot just like it. Yes, 50 trucks must go, and not just Fords. We have all the best makes and models. You have 50 hours to cash in on huge savings. Don't miss our 50-50 sales event at Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Online at SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
the best athletes gather to compete, the rest of us gather to eat. Pizza Hut's Big Flavor Dipper is here. Almost 2 feet of pizza with 4 flavorful dipping sauces. Big enough to feed the whole team for a small price, just $12.99. The Big Flavor Dipper Pizza, only at Pizza Hut.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
El Rey and Ellijay.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey and Ellijay.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
The summer sell down is on at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. And if you like to save, the time is now. Get a brand new Chevy Malibu for just $19,700. Loaded Silverado Crew Cab LT, just $33,500. Or a new 2017 Equinox from just $23,700. Days has bonus savings on every new Chevy. But time is running out. Don't miss the summer sell down at Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Welcome back, Scott Ferrell Show. This is what you do when you get in the studio and you got a new guy. You try not to kill him when he screws stuff up. But we've been having a contest. Remember, we got to know how to initiate this guy into the fam. Hey, send me your request if you want us to do anything to him. Questions at scottferrell.com. Send us a text. We can do it to him today. 706-889-9700. I want to thank Bruce Marion for being my guest. This is not superficial. It's not hyperbole when I say one of the most wonderful men I know. There's a reason why I signed on with his Speakers Bureau. It's like family. It really is like family with all of us. And he was talking about Jeff Hoffman. Jeff is the co-founder of Priceline.com. Jeff, again, he's good people. Jeff's just one of these guys. When he comes to your event and he speaks, you feel like you've known him forever. You feel like you could just sit down with Jeff, have a cup of coffee, go into the conversation, and map out a business. Jeff, it really is that sweet. And every time he's in town here in Atlanta, we try to get together and at least get a burger. But the knowledge you can glean from Jeff Hoffman is absolutely amazing. So if you're in the Boca Raton area, Jeff's going to be down there speaking. Anytime you get an opportunity to hear Jeff speak, it is well worth the trip. Now, Bruce is going to be back on. He's going to be a regular. Bruce knows so many stories. He's got so many cool stories about the Rat Pack, Joan Crawford, Phyllis Diller, who was one of my favorites, every single president, Rich Little, the names go on, and especially Johnny Carson. I love to hear the stories, and I'd love for him to tell them to me. I'm like this little kid just sitting around going, oh my God, Bruce, tell me a story. Tell me one more. And so it's such a pleasure. One of these days I'll probably have Bruce in the studio, or I'm probably going to go out to Vegas and we'll sit in Bruce's office and we'll do a segment together. It's amazing the wall of fame he has and everything he's gotten to do. But I like Bruce's advice. What's the creed you can go by? Do something good for another person every day. It goes along with the attitude of gratitude. It will help you greatly. Now, I promised a mailbag, so let me get some questions. If you got any questions for me, one rule: if you want them answered on the air, they have to help more than one person. If it's just you, just go to info@scotferrell.com or hit my website, scotferrell.com, or you can go by Facebook. Drop us a line on Facebook, like our page. Stick around. That's where I list all my upcoming guests and all the news of the show. Also, you can go by Real Scot Ferrell if you want to tweet. I get the millennials to help me with that one. Sometimes the technology is a little ahead of me. All right, let's get to the mailbag. This is Kim from Powder Springs, Georgia, not far from the Atlanta area. Should I let my child go into show business? Wow, get that question a lot. Our youngest, my wife's son, was in show business. It took off for him very quickly. He looks like a human Ken doll. He really does. I can take absolutely no credit for that because he's my stepson. But my wife's fairly attractive, so he looks like his mom. But modeling, movies, auditions, TV. Some people hear horror stories. I don't have any. We were fortunate enough to go through a company called AMTC. Carrie Lewis is the CEO and founder of that company. I can't say enough good things about AMTC. They guided us, they helped us. Carrie's a phenomenal lady. If you want your kid to be mentored in a great way and then brought into the entertainment business in a very secure and safe way, then that's the ticket. Then he went on to get Kitty Bundy as his agent. Again, I can't say enough about Kitty Bundy. One of the most wonderful people. Agent, she looks after her talent. She's like mom. And I tell you what happens when somebody messes with mama's babies. Kitty is great. She's been on my show. I'll probably have her on again because she lets parents know the one side, and she's also very clear on the expectation of what it takes to be talented. Yeah, she likes to say she reps good-looking talent. Okay, it's what Hollywood wants a lot of times, and our child just happened to be one of those people who his God-given skill was he's attractive. And he was born with, it's like Zoolander. It's not his fault he looks better in Moose in jail, and he's got a perfect body and he's flawless. This kid is, and he had talent to go with it. So I can say, show business. If you do it the right way, it's absolutely wonderful. Yes, we see the train wrecks. We see the low hands. We see what happened initially to Britney Spears, but she got it righted. But we see so many child actors. Look at the Little Rascals. Look at any of these TV stars, different strokes. They turn to drugs, alcohol, they've been molested, you name it. We've got all the horror stories. I can say with AMTC, I'm speechless. So if you want your kid in show business, that's great. Now understand it's extremely competition. There's extreme competition in the business. After looking at show business and looking at the NBA, I think it's easier to get in the NBA than it is to be an actor. Think about it. You got reality TV, and then you have traditional TV. And you've got movies, and the roles just aren't there like they used to be. And Hollywood can be very picky. And it's the great thing about Atlanta is we live in the hub now, or one of the hubs of the world for TV and radio and film. We're there. We don't even have to move. We just drive a couple hours this way. I know because I get to be on TV here. They call me for a gang member, a drug dealer, and vampires. I got the hair. I'm over 50 and I still have hair, and I'm not fat. So that's how they classify me. And I got discovered being on a set with my son. So show business, yes, just do it the right way. There's a lot of shysters out there, as in anything. But just let your kid understand that. It's very competitive. You got to work really hard. You've got to do what's asked of you. And sometimes you don't get more than one opportunity. That being said, I can still recommend it, but I recommend AMTC. If you're going to do it, they'll take care of you. Carrie Lewis, one of the most wonderful women I've ever known. All right, let me move on. If you want to be part of this, questions at scotferrell.com. Jose, Clearwater, Florida. It's great when you don't bring your glasses. Jose's in Clearwater, Florida. No, that's Josie. I really don't have my glasses. My boyfriend needs distance. What's that really mean? What's that all about? All right, so your boyfriend comes home and you thought, let's say you're dating 6 months and you thought everything was great. And he comes on and goes, we need to talk. and you get the sigh, and he goes, you know what I really need now is I just need some distance. And then it comes, hold on, it's coming. It's not you, it's me. Okay, so I just want you to understand, it's nothing you've done, it's me. I just need a little time to self-evaluate and evaluate my life and see where I'm going. And okay, so you want me to give you the translation for that? I just had somebody tell me this story last week. Translation is, I'm not that into you, I'm not really sure I want you anymore, I'm just too weak to tell you, and I probably got a little something on the side. Okay, the scenario last week when I was talking to this young lady, Chance, he did have something on the side. What he was doing was he was trying to keep 1 foot over here and 1 foot over here, play them against each other, and see which one stuck around. Okay, so I need some distance. I just got to find myself. It's not you, it's me. So I don't want you to feel bad. It's got nothing to do with you. It's me. I've got the problem. I've got to find myself. Here's what they're really saying. But I want you to stay over here in case I need a booty call. I want you to stay near just in case this over here doesn't work out. Okay, so I'm not gonna say goodbye. I want you to stay here. I want you to almost be in the bullpen. You stay here. You stay warmed up till I want you. And I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna tell you that I'm getting some me time. I'm getting centered. And I'm gonna sit over here and contemplate the rest of my future. And I'm gonna take long baths, drink some wine, listen to music, and self-evaluate. In reality, though, I'm over here with this chick here. And we're having a great time, and I'm getting booty calls over here. And then I'm probably going to have a fight with her one night, and then I'm going to call you and go, you know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I found myself. I understand. And I understand why you were right for me, and he'll come back. And then a week later, he's going to go, you know, I think maybe we jumped into this too fast. I really do. I'm really sorry. Again, it's not you. It is me. And I just want you to know that I love you, and you're absolutely wonderful. And let's just take a step back again and reevaluate, self-evaluate. And what it really means is I've gone back to this girl over here, and it's hot and heavy once more. Now, don't worry. This over here is going to flame out, and he's going to come back to you again. The best thing to do about this situation is, as soon as they say it's not you, it's me, say goodbye. Okay? Josie, say goodbye. Last time I looked, there's a little over 150 million men in this country and 151 million women. I think there's a couple. You live in Clearwater, Florida. There's lots of good-looking people down there, and they have lots of visitors every summer. Trust me, if you raise who you are, if you understand who you are, if you understand you've got a purpose and you've got a creator and you've got a skill set and you have something to offer to the world and you are spectacular just the way you are, why would you need somebody who looks at you and goes, it's not you, it's me. I've got to find myself. Anytime somebody tells you they've got to find yourself, not any, I don't like any and every, but most of the time, they got a little something on the side. Or they got 1 foot over here and 1 foot over here. So don't let them get away with it. Now coming up, I've got Dr. Chris Burton. He is a chiropractor in the Atlanta area. What I like about Chris is he understands musculoskeletal development and how that plays a part into everyday life. Why do I know that? He's taken care of me. He's made me feel so much better due to all the multiple injuries I had in athletics and everything else in life. Athletics to car accidents, you name it, he's been able to make me feel better. You got a question, questions at scottferrell.com or send us a text, 706-889-9700. I'm Scott Ferrell, I'm your host. Stick around, man, we're just getting warmed up. I'll be right back.
The 50-50 sale is back at Shattenkirk Ford. 50 trucks must go in the next 50 hours. Shop over 250 trucks in stock and starting as low as $79.95. And there's several more on the lot just like it. Yes, 50 trucks must go. And not just Fords. We have all the best makes and models. You have 50 hours to cash in on huge savings. Don't miss our 50-50 sales event at Shattenkirk Ford in Jasper. Online at ShattenkirkFordJasper.com.
While the best athletes gather to compete, the rest of us gather to eat. Pizza Hut's Big Flavor Dipper is here. almost 2 feet of pizza with 4 flavorful dipping sauces. Big enough to feed the whole team for a small price, just $12.99. The Big Flavor Dipper Pizza, only at Pizza Hut.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
El Rey and Ellijay.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey and Ellijay.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
The summer sell down is on at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. And if you like to save, the time is now. Get a brand new Chevy Malibu for just $19,700. Loaded Silverado Crew Cab LT, just $33,500. Or a new 2017 Equinox from just $23,700. Days has bonus savings on every new Chevy. But time is running out. Don't miss the summer sell down at Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Welcome back, Scott Ferrell Show. We still got the guy behind the camera. We got to figure out what we're going to do to this kid to make sure that he understands that being in his family is exclusive. So we got to have some fun with it. We got to make him earn his jersey. I'm telling you. If you got any thoughts on what we need to do to the Proby, let me know. Questions at scottferrell.com. Send us a text. Maybe we can do it to him today. 706-889-9700. Am I kidding? Partly, but no, we got to initiate him somehow. If it's making him drink coffee that he doesn't like, I don't know what it is. But we got to have some fun with this kid. Or we can make him wear a photo of me around the community all day and say, I love this guy. This is the coolest guy in the entire world. It's got a photo of me. Maybe. I'll figure something out. All right, if you have any questions for me, it's questions at scottferrell.com. Now, remember, if you send me a question and I answer it on the air, it's got to have a benefit for more than one person. If you got any questions for me, it's scottferrell.com or info@scottferrell.com. Or you can go by our Facebook page, like us first, always like us, and then go ahead and put your comments out there. I like to see the crosstalk that people have about topics, and I try my best not to interrupt. I like to see what people have to say. Also, Twitter is Real Scott Ferrell. Let me get to my next topic, though, because I've had great guests. I've had Bruce Marin and Dr. Chris Burden. Two things that I think need to be covered, celebrities and health. Now I want to get to emotional health and emotional stability. What do I mean by that? Yes, but. What are you talking about, man? Is this a new language? You ever been in a conversation with a girlfriend or boyfriend, and they'll go, I love you so much. You've meant so much to me. I love the way you do this and this and this and this and this, and I just love you. But And you know it's coming. But, and there's a pause. And then they go into all the reasons why everything they just said wasn't true. It was funny, the other night I watched Obama giving a speech. The police officers are this, I mean, he is so eloquent, he's on for 5 minutes about how great the police are. And then it hits the but, and there's a pause. But they shoot too many black people, but they're not trained well enough, but what's that just done? It's wiped out everything that you just said. Your boss calls you in. And it's always the warm-up period. It's like you were in the bullpen and then put you in the game. But he warms you up by telling you how great you are, how great you've done. But we're not going to give you a raise because of this. But we're not going to do this. I was hearing a speaker one time, I believe it was Bob Proctor. The greatest gift you can give yourself is to get your yes buts out of the way and turn those yes buts into yes ands. So get your butt out of the way. My basketball and football coach used to tell me all that time. Get my butt up the hill, get my butt out of the way. I'd better get my butt out of his face or he's going to kick me. Yes, but. Yes, but can damage more relationships than you've ever seen. I've dated those girls in the past where they give you every compliment that they could possibly give you, but the passive aggressive's got to kick in. So they're going to compliment, tear down, compliment, tear down, compliment, tear down. So if you want a successful relationship, whether it's business, personal, family, I don't care. You got to stop throwing the but in there. If you got something to say, just say it. Hey man, I don't like the following, and I would appreciate it if you changed it. Don't do the bait and switch, man, I really love you, but. Normally that comes with, what was the other question I had? It's not you, it's me. Well, you and I could have a great relationship, but I'm just not at that place. But I've got to find myself. But I just don't really like you. You'd just be better off starting out with the buts. All right, you're not getting a raise because. Here's how you can fix it. Here's what we're going to do about it. That simple. Here's why I'm not going to date you any longer. Here's what the problem was, and I don't really want to fix it. Yes, but is a good way to get a slap in on somebody, but at the same time sort of acknowledge they have some skill. And I'll go back to Obama's speech. It's not how you start it, it's how you end it. You start with all this compliment, but as soon as you say but, you've just told the police officers in the world that you didn't mean one word that you just said. You can look this up on Google. It ain't like I've got this insight here. Yeah, I do have a coaching business. I do coach families. This is one of the biggest things I work on families with in coaching. Stop using the word but. That's right up there with all and every. Every time you do, every time you say any person, stop. Not all and every don't happen. Does a lot, but not all or every. Same thing with but. So next time you sit down with your spouse and you want to give them a compliment, I really love it when you do this. And stop. It's just like when you're on a TV show or a movie. Cut! All right, before you get into that dramatic scene of what's wrong with them, and you can't wait to tell them all the deficits, and you feel like you warmed them up enough to clobber them with a hammer. Don't. Those are two different conversations. Same thing in business. If you got something to say to an employee, separate them without the word but. Bring them in. Here's the requirements of the job. Here's how we're going to fix this. I really appreciate you doing the following. Okay? I told you exactly what the problem was. Also, threw a little love over here on what you're doing right. So if I had to say something to my wife, and I don't throw the butt in there anymore, she'll go butt upside my head. Honey, I really love the following. Thank you. And then we'll sit down and go, if we could work on these three things, it'd be great. Here's how I'd like to see the change. Okay. See how much easier that was than the yes, but and the passive aggressiveness of, well, did they really mean what they said? And then I know ladies that have walked around, because men have done this to them, and they'll walk around going, which one was I supposed to listen to? Was the, I look really good in this, or the fact that he said I looked a little chunky over here? He said he liked my hair, but it was messy. He said he liked the way I did this, but sometimes I got on his nerves. He loves me, but I need to do this. See how confusing this can be? So if you're doing it to people in business, and if you're doing it to your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend, chances are you're doing it to your kids. Yeah. Who is responsible for the rest of their child's life? Whoever raises them, their environment. So from 0 to 5, 5 to 11, or whichever. If you look at the developmental stage, look at Piaget, whichever one, Maslow, whatever you want to look at, to 18. So who's in that environment from 18? You are. So if you yes but your kids for 18 straight years, guess what? They don't have any clue of who they are and what you appreciate about them. You know, I really like the way you made your bed and cleaned your room, but I didn't like the way you did this. Why don't we stop for a second? I always lead with, hey, let's tidy this up. I like the way you did this. Let's work on this. Nobody's confused. I haven't pulled and pushed anyone. So I took the yes but out of the equation. And if anything, you want to take yes but out and put yes and. Okay? I really love you, and I'm so fortunate that I get to spend time with you. I really love the job you did on that report, and I'm going to get you a team to help you out next time. I really love the fact that we've got a new kid doing video, and we get to abuse him every single day. See how that works? I didn't say but. I didn't say I really love that we have a new guy on the video team, but I threw in that I love having a new kid, and we get to abuse him every day. That way his feelings aren't hurt, and he knows exactly what's coming from all of us. All right, so remember, if you get a new kid at work, you got to bring the kid into the family. You got to let him know it's part of the family, because once he's in, he gets treated like family, right? Or you're going to yes but him. I really like that. I think I'll hire you, but like I've been on dates. You're the greatest guy that I've ever met, but you're a little short. I got that one time. I was like, did you not notice that when I walked in 2 or 3 hours ago? Okay, no, I'm not a 6 foot tall giant. I'm 5'9", maybe? No, that's in Liz. I wish I was. I'm always waiting on the growth spurt, man, I'm telling you. All right, so do me a favor. Do your family a favor. Do your boss. Do your subordinates. Do every single person that you ever come in contact with again the rest of your life. Stop saying yes, but. No more yes, buts. Take the yes, but out of the equation. Yes, buts get in your way. Make it yes in or shut up. So we know yes, but. We do yes, and if we can't do yes, and, we just shut up. All right, if you got any questions for me, it's questions@scottferrell.com, 706-889-9700. If you think I'm a little extreme, great, because I am. I can't stand being boring. Look at the way I dress. I mean, seriously. I don't want to be the status quo. I don't think you do either. That's why you're listening to this show. If you have any questions for me on a personal nature or business, I do have a consulting business. Go by my website, scottferrell.com, or email me, info@scottferrell.com. I'm going to hit the mailbag when we get back, and that'll be in just a second. I'm Scott Ferrell. Thank you for being part of my day. I'll be right back.
The 50-50 sale is back at Schottenkirk Ford. 50 trucks must go in the next 50 hours. Shop over 250 trucks in stock and starting as low as $79.95. And there's several more on the lot just like it. Yes, 50 trucks must go, and not just Fords. We have all the best makes and models. You have 50 hours to cash in on huge savings. Don't miss our 50-50 sales event at Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Online at SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
While the best athletes gather to compete, the rest of us gather to eat. Pizza Hut's Big Flavor Dipper is here. Almost 2 feet of pizza with 4 flavorful dipping sauces. Big enough to feed the whole team for a small price, just $12.99. The Big Flavor Dipper Pizza, only at Pizza Hut.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in L.J. next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in L.J. next to Walmart.
El Rey and Ellijay.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey and Ellijay.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Days ahead.
The summer sell down is on at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. And if you like to save, the time is now. Get a brand new Chevy Malibu for just $19,700. Loaded Silverado Crew Cab LT, just $33,500. Or a new 2017 Equinox from just $23,700. Days has bonus savings on every new Chevy. But time is running out. Don't miss the summer sell down at Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Welcome back to Scott Ferrell Show. Thank you so much for being part of my day. If you have any questions for me, questions at scottferrell.com. If you want to be part of the show, 706-889-9700. As I promised, we're going back to the mailbag. I got a bunch of questions, and I took so long answering one of them, I got to get to the rest of them. All right, let me show some folks some love. That would be Sharon, Anderson, South Carolina. Sharon, I get up there quite a bit. I'm a Clemson fan. I didn't go to school. We didn't go to Clemson. We like to go up to the games. We love going to Clemson. The people are cool. The SO Club's a lot of fun. And the ball teams are fun to go see. So the people of Clemson are absolutely wonderful. All right, Sharon's question is, my child is afraid of the dark. What can I do? Wow, one of my problems as a child, a huge problem. Gee, now let me see how they could possibly be scared of the dark. I'm watching the RNC last night. I can't tell you how many times I saw this one horror movie commercial. What was it about? Something in the dark with glowing eyes. All right, these commercials started about 6:30, 7 o'clock. These kids see these commercials. So I wonder why they're scared of the dark. Here's how you break this down for a child. Now remember, before I answer this question, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not an attorney. I do have 25 plus years in the behavior realm and a degree, but I'm not a licensed counselor, so everything I say is for funsies. How do you handle it? Well, you let them know that if I had the guys turn this light off right now in this room and you couldn't see me and we played hide and seek, what would have physically changed in this room other than the fact that we have an absence of light? Nothing. So we have a fear of nothing. We have to let kids know, because fear is a learned behavior. We're only afraid of things because we've been told to fear them. If we let people see, and this is adults too, what's the physical difference? There's not any. So then we have to look at the spiritual realm. Is there something spiritually different? Could be. We have to comfort kids. We have to give people knowledge. With knowledge, it'll erase fear. Okay? If you've got knowledge, let me add faith. So if you've got knowledge and faith, you can erase fear. You've heard the cliche, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. That is true, because whatever we conjure up in our head is going to be way worse than what's really in front of us so many times. So I'm in my room, I'm a child. Mom and dad cut the light off, it's pitch black dark. Well, what's gone? Well, the light's gone and my mom and dad are gone. And I'm in there by myself. And now my imagination is free to run wild. And everything that I've seen on TV, everything my siblings have done to me to scare me, everything my parents have done to scare me, everything that I've heard at school to scare me is now there. All right, so it's just like anything else. We pre-handle. So before the lights go out, before nighttime hits, we sit down in the room and we go over it. All right, I want to do a little something with you. Let's get in the bed. Okay, you get them in the bed. I want to show you something. Here's what's different when the lights go out. Look around. What do you see? Well, I see everything. Same thing here. Okay, so now you get to the next layer because they want to be protected. We're here to protect you. We love you. I'm only down the hall. I'll always take care of you. Kids want to know they're being protected. Now let's go to the next layer of protection. You have a creator. God loves you. He's got your back. He's going to protect you. So all those things that you've imagined can't harm you because you have a Heavenly Father that created you with a purpose, plan, and direction. He's going to look after you. Because you've got God, you've got me, you've got your brothers and sisters, and the fact that nothing changed. Okay, let's do this again. We're in the bed, we're laying down. It's light still. All right, you act like you turned the light off. Okay, it's dark. What do you see? Well, I see everything because it's not dark. Exactly. Nothing changed. The only thing that changed was our perception. So many times I have to tell people, the thing you fear the most is your imagination, not reality. How many times have we, I know you've probably done it too, walked down a dark street, walked through the woods in the dark? What was different? Now, some animals come out at night, but what was really different? Nothing. There was nothing really to fear. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, and once it got dark, it was pitch black dark, unless the moon was out. And a lot of times I'd have to walk 1 or 2 miles home through the woods to get back to my house. Yes, my imagination ran wild. Yes, sometimes I had a flashlight, sometimes I didn't. The only thing I had was the moon to get me home. But if we really analyze fear, and we actually analyze being afraid of the dark, if we sit down with our children and we give them an explanation of who's protecting them, what's really there, what's really not there, and how to take control of this fear, we can brighten their day and brighten their lives and help them be far more successful. It's that simple. All right, Sharon, thank you so much. Let me get to the next question. This will be Christopher, Gastonia, North Carolina. What materials does my child need to be successful in school? Wow, I wish I didn't get this question as much as I do, but I do. Now, why would they ask me that? Well, I was a teacher, and I was in the educational arena for 20, 25 years. I finally just got fed up with the school system and left. It was a job that I would have done the rest of my life because I loved being a teacher. I honestly can't say that. Loved the kids. It was the administration and the parents that drove me away. But I love the kids. Now, what material does your child need? Honestly, what does your child really need to be successful in school? The right attitude. You know, so I'm not talking about paper. Yes, they're going to have to take notes, but if you got one of these, all you got to do is take a photo of everything. Or now, a lot of the teachers have smart boards, and they go ahead and email home all the notes, and you just print them out and fill them out. The right attitude. So many kids are coming into school these days, and they don't understand why it's so important to be there. We've taken schools and turned them into social agenda factories instead of reading, writing, and arithmetic. The other day I saw the second graders now in California are going to be learning about the gay agenda. I got friends that are gay. But last time I looked, we're not there for the social cause. We're there to read, write, arithmetic. We're spending so much time on all these social causes. We're not getting around the important thing. Can my kid count? Can my kid do math, advanced mathematics, or a mathematics that apply to their or her life? Can they read and write? Can they read and write? Do they understand factual history? And have we given them a good knowledge, a basic foundation of science? If you have a basic foundation of science, you can save your own life one day. Go by and read the Darwin Awards sometimes. It's for people that kill themselves in a really stupid way. One of the ways people kill themselves every single year is cleaning out their RV with ammonia. and they'll start cleaning the smallest room in the RV, cut off all the oxygen sources, and they wake up dead. So run by the Darwin Awards, because it's good reading. And it teaches you that a lot of people, when they had that free education, they didn't take advantage of it, and it ended their lives. So what's your kid need to be successful in school? The right attitude. What's the right attitude? Understanding that they need to learn, they need to focus, and the more knowledge you have, and the more you learn, and the more wisdom you can grasp, the farther you will go in life. It's never hurt anybody to speak more than one language. It's never hurt anyone to be able to talk on more than one subject. It's never hurt anyone to learn as much mathematics as they can. It's never hurt anyone to be fundamentally sound in basic biology, chemistry, and physics. If you can do that, you got a pretty successful life. And if you don't grasp it in school, you got YouTube. You've got Khan Academy. You've got so many things that you can use as a resource. There is no excuse for not being able to make it in school now. All right, so the number one thing your child needs is the right attitude. I got a question that came in recently because I had Dr. Chris Burden on just a second ago. This is Jasmine, Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Do chiropractors really work? Man, again, a question I get quite often. Yes. Now, I'm not saying that orthopedics don't work either. There's a usefulness for everybody, and I think I've tried to cover every base. I've been an orthopedic neurosurgeon. My best friend's in the orthopedics in North Carolina. Chiropractors, physical therapists, you name it, I've been there. I've got so many injuries. I decided to play sports, have an older brother, and go out and have some fun. Still to date, though, the worst injury I've ever had was from a water gun fight at school with the teachers. I was running down a sidewalk, and the next thing I realized, I could read the size of my shoe. That meant my ankle had snapped completely in half, and my foot was pointing towards this way. That hurt. Most painful injury I've ever had. Yes, chiropractors work. Can I speak as a doctor? No, but I can speak as a guy who goes. The only way to figure out if anything works for you is to go. Just make sure you check them out, make sure they're reputable. I can honestly say Dr. Chris is one of the best. I've been to so many chiropractors, I can't tell you, and he is one of the best that's ever touched my body. So again, it's up to you. Now, we're running out of time, so let me get to another question. Neil, Columbus, Georgia. Didn't bring my reading glasses. Is it ever too late to start over? To start over in life, to start over in faith with God? No. To start over as an athlete? Yeah, man. Look at me, I'm over 50. Do you really think the NFL is going to take a good shot at me? No, I'm too old. Is it too late to start over in life? No. There's too many people that have gotten their fortunes, lost their fortunes in their 50s. I think I looked at one search on Forbes one time. The average person makes their fortune back between 52 and 57. I know because I lost one. I know what it's like to go from living on the golf course in the country club to living in the outhouse the very next day. I can honestly speak to that one. I went from Caddyshack to being homeless. I got that one down. I understand that one. And you fight a little harder to build the next segment of your fortune. So yes, you can start over. It's as easy with Jesus as accepting Christ as your Savior. Bam, done. Now you started over. See how easy that was? But you're talking about life also. So yeah, what do you want to do? The biggest decision you have when you say, I want to start over is, how do you want the story to wrap up? You get to write the story. Start, middle, finish. What is it? I had fiction writer Shelley Pickens in earlier this week. What does she do every time she sits down to write a novel? Start, middle, finish. I've got a book coming out in a few weeks. What do? Start, middle, finish. I write an outline. What's the outline of the rest of your life, and how do you want the story to wrap up? That's the hard part. The great thing is, I'd say, Neil, you're probably my age or a little older. Start over. What do you want? Dude, we only have a finite amount of time. We've got an hourglass. I've got one sitting on my desk at home. And it reminds me that once those grains of sand run out, I'm done. I don't have a redo. I don't get a restart. I don't get another chance. Take advantage of every moment of every day, okay? If you have to, you can go on Google and you look up how many seconds there are, minutes there are, whatever in a year. Sit down and count them. But job one for you is make sure you know what you want. All right, tomorrow we're on location, Blue Ridge, Georgia. Stop by, say hello, come on over. I'll get out the microphone. We'll have a little fun. Now, if you come over to see me, I'm going to ask you some questions on the air. Now, remember, no cursing. You can't do that on the air. Other than that, let's have some fun. So we're going to be in Blue Ridge, Georgia tomorrow. My guest tomorrow is going to be Doug Hollingsworth. Doug is in charge of the Georgia Golf Trail. What's that mean? Doug knows where to go on the coolest vacations. So if you want to go on vacay with the coolest, Stop on by tomorrow. All right, if you have any questions for me, it's questions@scottferrell.com, or you can send us a text, 706-889-9700. Until tomorrow, just like I end every single day, man, love's wasted if you don't share it. Tell the people you love them how much you love them. I love you, Sky. Take care, honey. Later.